Coogee Beach at its best. Just have a look at that. And yes, there are these railings, and that is my absolute goal, because I want to do a handstand push-up on a railing, on a jetty, over the ocean. All right, everybody, good morning and welcome to Coogee Beach. So I've been living in the south of Perth for the last couple of weeks, and I haven't stayed at all at Coogee Beach, and I gotta say, it looks like it's got everything, and most excitingly, it's got pull-up bars. So myself, I was traveling for 2 months through the outback from Cairns, which is northeast Australia. I'm now in the southwest of Australia, and I traveled over 8,000 kilometers, and I just did not find really any calisthenics area, which is quite sad. Unfortunately, in Australia, generally the best place to do calisthenics outside of a gym is at a playground. So what we have here is these pull-up bars, and over there we've got some more stuff going on, and I'm going to be living here for a while, so I'll be showing a lot more of it. Let's get it going. So I've just stepped off the grass. I'm now walking up to the beach, and I'll just show you what it's like. And this morning is perfect actually, because there's no wind, and quite often there is a lot of wind. This is one of the best places. Just south of here is a place called Safety Bay, which is one of the best places in the world to do kite surfing. So as you can imagine, there's going to be a lot of wind. But right now this morning, the ocean is flat, and this place gets very busy at the weekend as well. So I'm just going to run down here and have a look at it. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful morning, and there's a nice little walk on the jetty if you want. And just on the other side, they've got a netted area to protect you from sharks, and I'll be doing a lot more filming here. So just wanted to show you Coogee Beach at its best. Just have a look at that. All right, so very quickly, I just want to point out 3 things that'll protect you from injury that I've discovered through my journey with fitness, and should help you if you're not doing it already. So number 1, if you're doing chin-ups, close grip. If you do a wide grip, what you'll find is your arms will bend differently to your wrists, and over time you'll get bad wrists. And for me, I really don't know. I don't think anybody knows. I think maybe once you've got them, I don't think there's any going back. Now, I don't have bad wrists as such, but if I don't protect myself with wrist straps, I do get them very quickly, and that didn't used to happen to me. So 5 or 10 years of doing this, nothing, and then suddenly it started to happen. So have a close grip with chin-ups. Number 2, this is an important one, the wrist straps. So if you're doing a front bar dip where you're going up and over, that really gets your wrists pretty much more than any other exercise. So that's the same if you're doing a muscle up. I find, because now you're moving from a pull up into the transition into the front bar dip. So muscle up, the end of a muscle up is a front bar dip. I find that my wrists get absolutely hammered. There is only one other exercise that does it worse for me, and that's Korean dips. Now, you don't see many people doing that. That's for one. Basically, it's a rear bar dip. Much better name to call it a rear bar dip than a Korean dip. So instead of having the bar in front, you're basically doing exactly the same movement with the bar behind you, and your legs swing behind you and you pull up. Really hammers the wrist. So third one is if you do too many exercises, the same exercise day in, day out, it really is going to start to lead to tendonitis. Now, it may sound obvious, but if you like to challenge yourself, like myself, I did the resistance band rowing, and I did that for 21 days straight, and my elbows in particular, a little bit on my forearms, but the elbows, suddenly it pulled, and I really had to leave it for several weeks. I think it might have even been 3 weeks, and you just don't want to go there. It's much better to be consistent, you know, every other day. If you do the same exercise every single day, apart from maybe sit-ups, because I did that myself, I did it for years and years and years, I did it over a decade every day, then I know that that can be done every day. Most exercises, don't try it. So those are 3 things that you may not have thought of, and I hope they help. All right, and I'm just going to close by walking down this jetty. Just an awesome morning. So the netted area that I was mentioning is there. Nice big area to go swimming on. Going to be enjoying that for sure. And then that's the beach the other way. And I've got to tell you, this place at the weekend is seething, so beautiful right now. And yes, there are these railings, and that is my absolute goal, because I want to do a handstand push-up on a railing, on a jetty, over the ocean. That's my mission, and I cannot wait to pull it off, getting closer and closer. So let's just run down here to the end. It's absolutely beautiful, and the water is so clear. Sometimes it's not so clear at the moment, but gonna have a lot of fun here. So from me at Coogee Beach, Perth, Southwest Australia, over and out until next time.